Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to day 3 of our North Hampshire Health and Care Partnership Wellbeing Festival. Really excited for this session. I think we're all going to be looking forward to some meditation. Based on last year where we held this session, it was fantastic. Felt really re-energized, relaxed afterwards. So we're really going to look forward to this afternoon. So in the team today, my name is Robert Friend. I'll be hosting the session, and my colleague Dave will be providing support behind the scenes with the chat and any other support that's required. The session is going to be facilitated by Satish, and I'll introduce him shortly. Just going to run through some general housekeeping. As you can see already, the cameras and microphones have been disabled. However, we will be re-enabling them later on. So if anyone has any questions, they can join us on the camera. If you do have any questions, you can post them in the chat box or use the raise your hand function. If you don't have the ability to use the raise the hand function and you want to come on the camera to ask a question to Satish, please post in the chat box that you want to ask a question and join us on the screen. We will be recording the session, and that's so that we can share the session with colleagues who haven't been able to join us today. For those of you that have a hearing impairment, at the top of the screen, MS Teams screen, the 3 dots, you can turn on the live captions. We can't do this for you. You have to do that for yourselves, I'm afraid. And this is only available on the Teams application. It's not available on iPhone or other devices. So without further ado, I'm going to hand over to Satish, who is going to lead this fantastic session, which we're going to enjoy and get so much from. So over to you, Satish.
Thank you very much. So good evening and welcome to this session of meditation and mindfulness. My name is Satish Chadha. In addition to my normal role as a clinical lead, I am also trainer in NLP, trainer in hypnosis, mindful teacher, certified meditation coach, and mentor in healthcare organizations. So I have divided this session into 4 parts: mindfulness and short mindfulness techniques, meditation and short meditation technique, tapping or emotional freedom technique, and finally, the deep relaxation. So let us talk about mindfulness. Now, what is mindfulness? Before that, I say what is mindfulness. Let us talk about what mindfulness is not. It is not to relax, although relaxation is a byproduct. It is not a religion. It is not a way to change your thoughts. It is not difficult, but then it is not easy also. It is not a way to not be concerned with future anymore, and it is not impossible to investigate scientifically. The best definition is given by John Kabat-Zinn. He says, keeping one's complete attention to the experience on a moment-to-moment basis in an open and non-judgmental way. And he adds, as if your life depends on it. Mindfulness has been integrated in clinical practice. You might have heard of mindfulness-based stress reduction program. Then we have mindfulness-based cognitive therapy, acceptance and commitment therapy, dialectic behavior therapy, mindfulness-based eating awareness training. Essentially, there are 5 core components. One is attention, open awareness, acceptance, no identification, and choice. Practicing mindfulness is prevented by automatic patterns. Extensive practice is needed. Some of the practices like body scan, breathing meditation, small daily practices, applying knowledge of mindfulness in daily routine. The now or the present moment plays a fundamental role in mindfulness. We are often not in the now. Where are we then? Either in future, I have to do something, what if this happens, or we are in the past. Yesterday this happened. So what we have done is we have squeezed the now, the present moment into a narrow band. What we need to do is to enlarge this band to put attention and awareness to this present moment. Thoughts are powerful tool, but they're difficult to turn off when not needed anymore. The thoughts, they disconnect us from the present moment. Thoughts can be problematic when believed to be true. Now, when we talk of attention, there are two forces. The one which demands our attention, which could be internal, like emotion, thought, or external, like sound, TV commercials. And the second force is the one which regulates attention. The mindfulness works on that second force, which means it regulates the attention. Now, what are the ways to deal with some unwanted thoughts? We have three ways. One is suppression, but that can rebound. We have distraction, which is temporary, and we can challenge the thoughts in the head. So all these three ways we have to struggle. Mindfully dealing with thoughts where there is no struggle, just observe the thoughts. Take less seriously and let them pass. Mindfully dealing with the thoughts means focus attention to one point, and that one point we call it an anchor, and return to this anchor. We are thinking most of the time in the head. So what we need to do is we need to bring focus on anchor. Once you bring the focus on the anchor, which anchor could be breath, body, object, sound, or smell, and then you observe your thoughts. So observing means you are detaching yourself from the thoughts. What is automaticity? Automatism, something which we do that we are not aware of. Many behaviors are automatic, like driving, eating, playing the piano, making gestures, etc. And that builds through repetition. Automatic behavior, you receive a snide remark, automatic reaction occurs. So mindful attention means you pause and notice what is happening. I'm getting angry, I feel tension in my chest, I want to hurt the other person, and the reaction, you could shout, stay calm, or walking away. So mindful attention means you have a choice. Similarly, cycles of feeling and thinking. When there is any situation that gave rise to emotions, emotions will give rise to thoughts, and thoughts will give rise to emotions again. So that cycle of emotions and thinking, that is another cycle. For example, you have a bad evaluation, you become frustrated, and you start thinking, why did I not work harder? You feel guilt. You think, I don't want to feel this way. You become frustrated again. So that cycle of thinking and feeling goes on. That is the automatic cycle. And how can you leave this cycle? You connect to the present moment. And how do we connect to the present moment? As I said before, by anchor. What are those anchors? Our breath, our body, object, sound, or smell. So allow the feelings to be present, whether good or bad, whatever feelings, let them be there. And notice when thinking takes over again, and then return to anchor again. So mindfulness awareness means you are aware of the emotions, you are aware of the thoughts, and you are aware of the interaction between the emotions and the thoughts. Judgment is another important concept that color the reality. Judgments operate like a lens. Seeing the world through the lens of judgments, the color of the lens is shaped by the beliefs. The lens influences our experience. So the beliefs or norms, they color the lens, and the judgment acts as a filter. So let us say the situation is that you are crying because of pain, but your belief is that crying is a sign of weakness, and you judge that I am weak. So mindfulness means that you are aware of that judgment element. Judgment also creates conflict. What I feel, if you judge it is bad, you think, how should I feel? So what I feel and how I should feel, there is a conflict. So mindfulness means you are aware of this judgment, which is the cause of problems. A mindful person is aware that he is judging, is aware that his judgments and reality are two different things. He does not judge himself for judging, and he can step out of judgment by entering the present moment again. So a mindful person will see the reality as it is, not colored by the beliefs or the judgments. There is another good model of mindfulness, that is IAA, means intention, attention, and attitude. Intention, knowing why we are practicing, our personal vision, goal, aspiration. Intention sets the compass of the heart. Your intentions set the stage for what is possible. They remind you from moment to moment of why you are practicing. John Kabat-Zinn said, I used to think that meditation practice was so powerful that as long as you did it all, you would see growth and change. But the time has taught me that some kind of personal vision is also necessary. The second aspect is the attention, present moment awareness. Harvard University found that mind wanders 46.9%, and it has been estimated that we have about 12,000 to 50,000 thoughts per day, and 95% of which are the same. Emo Phillips said very nicely, I used to think that the brain was the most wonderful organ in my body. Then I realized who was telling me this. The third aspect of this model is the attitude. Remember, what we practice becomes stronger. So the attitude of acceptance, openness, curiosity, non-striving, letting go, kindness, caring, gentleness, trust, compassion. These are the attributes of attitude in this model. In her book, Shauna Shapiro, Good Morning, I Love You, she defines the mindfulness as the awareness that arises out of intentionally paying attention in an open, kind, and discerning way. So remember 5 core components: the attention, open awareness, acceptance, no identification, and the choice. Now, what are the mindful practices? Some of them, these are mindful breathing. We'll be doing this 3-minute breathing space meditation. Body scan, we'll be doing all these 3. Simple awareness of day-to-day activities, mindful movements, mindful eating, and very important, stop, 1-minute breathing space. What is this stop? As the name itself, stop whatever you are doing. Just pause momentarily. Take a breath. Reconnect with your breath. The breath is an anchor to the present moment. O stands for observe. Notice what is happening. What is happening inside you, that is important, and also outside of you. And proceed. Continue doing what you are doing. Another simple technique is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It starts with sitting comfortably. Close your eyes, taking a couple of deep breaths in through your nose to the count of 3 and out through your mouth to the count of 3. Let us do it very quickly. Just sit comfortably, close your eyes, and take 3 deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Again, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Last time, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Now open your eyes and look around. Name out loud 5 things you can see, 4 things you can hear, 3 things you can feel or touch, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. So this is a very simple technique. It gets you to use all your 5 senses to help you to get back to the present moment. Now let us do a little bit of mindful breathing. Mindful breathing. The most basic way to do mindful breathing is simply to focus your attention on your breath. The inhale and exhale. You can do this while standing, but ideally you will be sitting or even lying in a comfortable position. Your eyes may be open or closed, but you may find it easier to maintain your focus if you close your eyes. It can help to set aside a designated time for this exercise, but it can also help to practice it when you are feeling particularly stressed or anxious. Experts believe a regular practice of mindful breathing can make it easier to do it in difficult situations. Sometimes, especially when trying to calm yourself in a stressful moment, it might help to start by taking an exaggerated breath, a deep inhale through your nostril 3 seconds, hold your breath 2 seconds, and long exhale through your mouth 4 seconds. Otherwise, simply observe each breath without trying to adjust it. It may help to focus on the rise and fall of your chest or the sensation through your nostrils. As you do so, you may find that your mind wanders, distracted by thoughts or body sensations. That's okay. Just notice that this is happening and gently bring your attention back to your breath. You could be seated on a chair or on the floor on a cushion. Keep your back upright but not too tight, hands resting wherever they are comfortable, tongue on the roof of your mouth or wherever it is comfortable. Try to notice the shape of your body, its weight. Let yourself relax and become curious about your body seated here, the sensations it experiences, the touch, the connection with the floor or the chair. Relax any areas of tightness or tension. Just breathe. Feel the natural flow of breath in, out. You don't need to do anything to your breath. Not long, not short, just natural. Notice where you feel your breath in the body. It might be in your abdomen. It may be in your chest or throat or in your nostrils. See if you can feel sensations of breath, one breath at a time. When one breath ends, the next breath begins. Now, as you do this, you might notice that your mind may start to wander. You may start thinking about other things. If this happens, it is not a problem. It's very natural. Just notice that your mind has wandered. You can say thinking or wandering in your head softly, and then gently redirect your attention right back to the breathing. Stay here for 5 to 7 minutes. Notice your breath in silence from time to time. You will get lost in thought and then return to your breath. After a few minutes, once again, notice your body, your whole body, seated or lying down here. Let you relax even more deeply and then offer yourself some appreciation for doing this practice today. So this was mindful breathing. Let us do 3-minute breathing space meditation. Let us do 3-minute breathing space meditation. Awareness. First, let us take a very definite posture, relaxed, dignified, back erect but not stiff, letting your body express a sense of being present and awake. Now close your eyes if that feels comfortable for you. The first step is being aware, really aware of what is going on with you right now. Become aware of what is going through your mind, what thoughts are around. Here again, as best as you can, just note the thoughts as mental events, as clouds passing by. So simply note them, and then note the feelings that are around at this moment. How you are feeling right now. Are there uncomfortable or unpleasant feelings? If so, rather than trying to push them away or shutting them out, just acknowledge them, perhaps saying, there you are. That's how it is right now. It's okay. You are allowed to be here. And similarly, with sensations in the body. Are there sensations of tension, of holding, or whatever? And again, aware of them, simply noting them. Okay, that's how it is right now. Gathering. So you got a sense of what is going on right now. You stepped out of the automatic pilot. The second step is to collect your awareness by focusing on a single object, the moments of the breath. So now you really gather yourself, focusing attention down there in the moments of the abdomen, the rise and fall of the breath, spending a minute or so to focus on the movement of the abdominal wall, moment by moment, breath by breath, so that you know when the breath is moving in and you know when the breath is moving out. Just binding your awareness to the pattern of movement down there, gathering yourself using the anchor of breath to really be present in this moment, expanding. And now, as a third step, having gathered yourself to some extent, you allow your awareness to expand, as well as being aware of the breath. You also include a sense of your body as a whole, so that you get this more spacious awareness, a sense of body as a whole, including any tightness, sensations related to holding in the shoulders, neck, back, or face. Following the breath as if your whole body is breathing, holding it all in this slightly softer, more spacious awareness. And now, when you are ready, open your eyes. So now we have done the breathing, we have done the mindful breathing and 3-minute breathing space. Let us go a little deeper now. Body scan. Let us do body scan meditation. The slogan here is relax, look for joy, observe. If any thoughts or feelings come, let it come. Let it be in the periphery. Do not focus on it and let it go. Become aware of the body, spending time with each part of the body. We are not looking anything special to happen, but allowing things to be just as we found them. So letting go of the tendency of wanting the things to be of certain way or to judge how you are doing. Just listen and follow my voice. The mind may wander, and when it does so, gently bring it back. Now bring the sensation of the breath down in your abdomen, rising and stretching of the inner wall of the abdomen on the in-breath, and falling and relaxing on the out-breath. See if it is true for you. And now, gathering the attention and awareness and moving down to your feet. Notice what sensation is there on both feet when the attention arrives here. Sensations in the toes, the soles of the feet, the heels, top of the feet, and what's here right now. If there is no sensations, then simple registering a blank, or if there is very subtle noticing this. This is your experience now. There is no right way to feel. Simply allow the attention to remain here. Now take a deep breath, and at the out breath only, let go of attention of feet, letting them dissolve in awareness, leaving them in a state of relaxation. And now shifting your attention and awareness to the ankles. What sensations are here? Observe and notice any feelings. Take a deeper breath, and on the outer breath only, letting go of the awareness of the ankles and shifting your attention to the shins of the legs. Dwell here for a few moments, and now taking a deep breath, and at the out breath, releasing the attention from the lower legs and shifting the attention to the knees. Let the attention rest here, not thinking, but sensing the sensations. See what is true for you. Now, at a certain point, take a deep breath, and at the out breath, let go of the attention to the knees and shift your attention to the thighs. And now at the in breath, imagine as if the breath would go down to the legs, and how it feels when breath reaches there, and empty from the legs as you breathe out. Just play with the feelings for a few moments if you choose. And now taking a deeper breath. And as you exhale, let go of the attention to the legs and allow dissolving into the awareness and shifting the attention to the hips and pelvis. Notice any sensations, any feelings, perhaps imagining breath going into this region. Take a deep breath, and at the out breath only, let go the attention from this region and shift the attention to the abdomen, the front, the back, and the contents of the abdominal cavity. You may start wondering, or you may want to finish the exercise. Just notice your thoughts and notice it affects the sensations here in the body. And at a certain point, taking a deep breath, and at the out breath, leaving the attention from this part of the body and shifting the awareness to the chest, the front of the chest, the back of the chest, the contents of the chest, including heart and lungs. Observe and notice any feelings, any sensations. Take a deep breath, and at the out breath only, leave your attention from this part of the body and shift your attention to the shoulders, arms, forearms, and hands. Observe and notice any feelings, any sensations in these areas. Take a deep breath, and only at the out breath, leave your attention from these areas and shift your attention to the neck, the front of the neck, the back of the neck, the sides of the neck, jaws, mouth, tongue, and teeth. Observe these areas and notice any sensations, any feelings. Take a deep breath, and only at the out breath, leave your attention from these areas and shift your attention to the nose, cheek, eyes, forehead, and scalp. Observe these areas and notice any sensations, any feelings. take a deep breath, and only at the out breath, leave your awareness from these areas and leave them in a state of relaxation. Now imagine the breath filling the whole body and out through the whole body. And now forget about the breath and just notice you sitting here, allowing yourself home the body, and you are complete and whole, resting in awareness, moment by moment. At the sound of bell, the meditation will end. Gently open your eyes and look around. Thank you. So that was body scan. So take home message for mindfulness is that mindfulness is keeping one's complete attention to the experience, including thoughts, sensations, and feelings on a moment-to-moment basis in an open and non-judgmental way. And keep in mind the process of intention, attention, and attitude model. Remember to breathe consciously and mindfully. Now let us come to the second part, which is meditation for relaxation. You know, stress response and relaxation response, they are inversely related. If you increase the relaxation, stress will decrease and vice versa. The sympathetic nervous system functions like a gas pedal in a car. It triggers the fight or flight response, providing the body with a burst of energy so that it can respond to perceived dangers. The parasympathetic nervous system acts like a brake. It promotes the rest and digest response that calms the body down after the danger has passed. So what are the benefits of meditation? It transforms fight and flight response into rest and digest response. It lessens the frequency of fight or flight response. It stabilizes your emotions. You worry less. It helps to improve sleep. It improves your coping resources. It increases your self-confidence. There are different types of meditation: focused meditation, the one which we did, body scan meditation, mindfulness meditation, even yoga, tai chi, and qigong, they are a type of meditation. Grounding meditation, and even just a repetition of a prayer, that itself is a type of meditation. What are the essentials for meditation? The first thing is the posture. Sit in a comfortable position with the spine straight, chin parallel to the ground. And the second is the eyes. It can be half open with a steady gaze, relaxed gaze, or it can be closed and focused at a point between the eyebrows. The third thing is withdraw the mind from external disturbances and observe the breath. Use some meditation technique and use imagination. And most important, remember regularity. Even 5 minutes twice daily is better than 2 hours in a week. We'll be doing Sau method. This is a simple technique of meditation. It calms the mind. It improves concentration, reduces stress. It improves sleep. It helps in emotional balance. It has health benefits. It causes inner joy. It helps us to come back to our center. The ways in which we can experience the divine peace, calmness, joy, love, light, sound, power, and wisdom. So the Sa, it is a Sanskrit word which means I am he or I am the spirit. So this simple technique, it has 3 parts. Number 1 is observe the breath. Number 2, gazing at the spiritual eye. That spiritual eye is a point between the eyebrows. And number 3 is mentally repeating the mantra, Hong with the incoming breath and Sau with the outgoing breath. So let us practice this Hong Sa technique. Okay, so let us do this meditation technique of Hong Sa. So you remember those essential points for meditation. Make sure that you adopt straight posture with the spine straight, feet flat on the floor, and chin parallel to the floor. Regarding the position of eyes, you can have a slight upward gaze as if you're looking at a mountain, at a distance mountain, and then either steady gaze or you may close your eyes. So this is the starting point for any type of meditation. Now you might have noticed that sometimes you're not relaxed. So very simple technique is what we call double breathing. So how do we do this double breathing? We inhale through your nose and you exhale through your mouth. So we'll do twice. So you notice that you have become slightly relaxed, but sometimes even that is not enough. So there is another simple technique, and that is when you inhale, you tense your body, like as the whole of the body. So how do we do that? Inhale, double inhale, tense your body, tense, 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 hold, relax your body. Once again, tense your body, tense your body, tense, 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 hold, relax. So this is a very easy method to quickly relax the body. Now, once your body is relaxed, you have adopted the right posture. Your palms, you can keep your palms at the junction between thighs and the abdomen. And we start with the even count breathing, which is also called triangular breathing. So this means you inhale to the count of 6, hold to the count of 6, and exhale to the count of 6. Don't worry, I will count for you. So you can close your eyes, or if you want to keep it open, it's entirely up to you. So inhale, hold, exhale. Inhale, hold, exhale. Inhale, hold, exhale. Last time, inhale, hold, exhale. Now just do the natural breathing. No need to control, no need to regulate. Just observe your breath. Notice maybe a little cool sensation as the breath comes in, and little warm sensation in your nostrils as the breath goes out. Bring your attention and awareness complete to your breath. And now we'll add a mantra. And that mantra is Hong Sa. So as you breathe in, mentally chant Hong. And as you breathe out, mentally chant Sa. Breathe in, Hong. Breathe out, Sa. Breathe in, Om. Breathe out, Sa. If your in-breath is long, your Hong becomes long. If your in-breath is short, your Hong becomes short. Hong, when you're breathing in, just mentally chat. You don't have to speak. Just mentally chant Hong as you breathe in, Sa as you breathe out. Let the mantra Hong, Sa follow the breath. Maybe just a couple of minutes. Your attention may wander, and just gently bring your attention back to your breath and the mental chant. Sometimes you can use your index finger to identify in-breath and out-breath. So bringing in index finger inward when breathing in and bringing out when breathing out. Or even sometimes you can use your both hands, like closing the fist as you breathe in, opening the fist as you breathe out. This is not a part of technique, but just to remind yourself that as you are breathing in and you are breathing out, the essential thing is just focus on your breath and on the chant or mantra. Breathe in, Hong, breathe out, Sa. After you have done for a few minutes, you can let go of your attention and awareness from this breath and mantra and bring your attention and awareness to the point between the eyebrows and just sit in silence. Notice any peace, any calmness which is there. Notice any subtle shift which has occurred. And just be silent for a few moments and enjoy this peace and calmness. And you may open your eyes when you feel to do so. Welcome back. So this is a short meditation practice. Very easy to do, but make sure that consistency is important. You are doing it on a regular basis. Okay, bye-bye. So coming to the next part, which is the tapping, you might have heard of emotional freedom technique or EFT. Now, before we go to tapping, you might have heard of Thymus thumb, that is activating your life energy. It's very simple. When you are quite stressed, with just a few fingers, you can thumb for 30 seconds to 40 seconds on your thymus, and this will shift your energy in a positive way. So what is emotional freedom technique? The cause of all negative emotion is a disruption in body's energy system. So what you do, you identify the problem, identify the phrase, and rate your problem. So disturbance in 14 energy meridians, and we have 10 tapping points. Now EFT works by clearing out disturbance in the energy medium. It works for negative emotions like anger, fear, sadness, and shame. Gary Craig is the founder of this EFT. And the few important points is setup phrase. And what is the setup phrase is, even though I have this negative experience, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. So you have to say 3 times this setup phrase. And then second is this negative experience. This is called reminder phrase. So you have a setup phrase, then you have a reminder phrase, and you have a sequence. So you tap at 9 points and you do 1 to 5 rounds. So the process of EFT is that you identify the issue or the target, test the initial intensity, or what we call subjective unit distress scale from 0 to 10. Then the setup is the negative language. And there are 2 parts. One is that you acknowledge the problem. And the second is accept yourself in spite of it. And then the sequence, 9 points tapping, and the reminder phrase when you are tapping, and test the intensity again. So these are the 10 gamut points. This is a karate chop point, and these are the points where you do the tapping. So the process of EFT is that it works for negative emotions. There is a problem phrase, setup phrase, even though blah, 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 I deeply, profoundly love and accept myself. And then there is a reminder phase. And then there might be 2-point reduction. And then you say, even still remaining that negative feeling, you continue doing this tapping. So let us practice this. How do we do it? Okay, let us do a little practice of emotional freedom technique, or in short called EFT. So first of all, the 10 gamut points. So the first point is the karate chop point. This is the point, soft muscular part. This is called karate chop point. So you tap on this point. The second point is the top of the head. You put your thumb in the ears, and where the fingers they join, that is the point. The eyebrows point, one on each side. It is the starting of the eyebrows. So you tap on these points. The side of the eyes, the bony part. Under the eyes, again on the bony part. Under the nose. On the chin point, this is actually between the lips and the chin, a small depression. So this is the chin point. Collarbone point, which is start of the clavicle, 1 inch below and towards outside. So this is you can use your fist for tapping at this point. The next one is the under the arm. Actually, it is on the chest wall. If you put your finger on the armpit and bring it downwards about 4 inches on the chest wall. So the point is under the arm, and you can tap with 4 fingers. And the last point is on the wrist. So when you are tapping, you can tap with 2 fingers on these points. On the head, you can tap like that. On the collarbone, you can tap like that. And on the under the arm, on the chest wall, you can tap with 4 fingers. So identifying the problem or the issue is the first step, which is usually a negative emotion, anger, fear, sadness, shame, or sometimes it can also be useful in a physical discomfort like shoulder pain or back pain. So identify the issue. So let us say that you're angry with somebody. So here the issue would be anger.
Now test the initial intensity of that anger. So we use subjective unit distress, forget about the term, SUD scale. Just remember from 0 to 10, where you'll put it, the intensity. So you just close your eyes and notice where is the intensity. Maybe let us say it is at 8. Now is the setup phase. So it goes like that. You start tapping on the karate chop point and you say, even though I'm angry, I deeply, profoundly love and accept myself. So you have to stress more on the second part. You do it 3 times. Even though I'm angry, I deeply, profoundly love and accept myself. Third time, even though I'm angry, I deeply, profoundly accept and love myself. So that is the setup phrase. Now the second phrase is a reminder phrase, and this reminder is the negative. So what you do, you tap and start with this anger, tap on the top of the head, this anger, eyebrow point, this anger, side of the eyes, this anger, under the eyes, this anger, and then collarbone point, you can use the fist, this anger, just a gentle tap, and under the arm, just then, and just take a deep breath. Do another round. Even though I'm angry, I deeply and profoundly love and accept myself. Second time, even though I'm angry, I deeply and profoundly love and accept myself. The third time, even though I'm angry, I deeply, profoundly love and accept myself. This anger, 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 this anger. Take a deep breath. So we have done 2 rounds. So normally it is done in 2 rounds. And now you just notice what is the intensity. Before it was 8. In a typical case, it will come down another 2 points. So let us say now it is 6. You do another round. So you repeat these rounds from 1 to 5 till it becomes either 0 or it plateaus off. So normally the sequence is the 9 points. And this is such a simple technique. Just try and see the results for yourself. Bye.
Okay, so final part. Sorry for a little delay. Now try to relax. Let us forget everything and just try to relax, a little deep relaxation. You must be tired the whole day and just relax now.
Make yourself comfortable. Place your feet flat on the floor and rest your hands on your thighs, or rest your hands down by your side and gently allow your eyelids to close, and just begin to allow yourself to relax, letting all your cares and worries go. And at this moment in time, nothing matters. As you switch off your thoughts and just allow this time
for yourself so that you can unwind completely. And as you begin to feel more and more relaxed, letting go of any worries or problems that may have been on your mind lately. And there is no need to fight any unwanted negative thoughts, as they will soon drift out of your mind again, just as easily as they came. I would like you to take a couple of deep breaths, slowly filling your lungs with fresh air. And as you exhale, you will relax even more. With every out breath, and as you gently slow your breathing down, you begin to feel more and more relaxed, more and more comfortable. You will feel your whole body sinking into the chair, and you will notice how relaxed your body has become. From the top of your head to the tips of your toes. Your eyelids have become very heavy and may even twitch at this moment as you let go of any tension in your body. And all the muscles in your jaw have become limp and relaxed as your jaw sinks down and your tongue rests gently on the bottom of your mouth, and you are beginning to drift down deeper and deeper, feeling more and more relaxed. With every word I speak, and as this wave of relaxation spreads down your neck and shoulders, and all the way down to your arms and to your fingertips, you may feel a tingling sensation in your fingertips as your arms grow as heavy as lead, and you soon become aware of a growing peaceful feeling inside, a feeling of calmness and contentment, as you feel every muscle in your chest and abdomen become limp and relaxed. All the muscles in your back are relaxing, almost like a mental massage, and all the way down your spine. The muscles loosen and relax, and as drift down deeper and deeper relaxed. You let this wave of relaxation spread all the way down your legs so that your legs become as heavy as lead, and every muscle in your legs become limp and relaxed, so that you are completely relaxed from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. And as the outside world fades more into the background, as you begin your journey into your own inner world, to that unique and special part of you that only you can go to. You continue to let go of any negative thoughts or feelings, and any sounds around you or in the distance will fade into the background. The only sound that will matter to you will be the sound of my voice, which will continue to take you deeper and deeper into a wonderful state of relaxation. And you may soon find that your mind begins to wander, and it doesn't matter where you drift, where you go. My voice will travel with you at all times, so that you will continue to respond to me on an unconscious level. And in a few moments' time, you will hear me say the word now. And when you hear me say the word now, all the unnecessary nervous tension is going out of your body, and your body will continue to sink down, becoming more and more limp, more and more relaxed, and comfortable too. Just feel yourself sinking down into the chair, your head sinking down into the pillow, becoming even more comfortable, feeling completely at peace and calm and contented as you continue to drift down, really enjoying this wonderful feeling of complete relaxation. And there may be times when you will not be aware of your body. You won't be aware of your body at all as you continue to go deeper and deeper, relaxed, deeper and deeper, relaxed, deeper and deeper, relaxed. And you see you can relax. It is so easy for you to relax. And whenever you want, you can go into this beautiful calm place and you can relax. Just enjoy this calmness, peacefulness, deep relaxation. Deeper and deeper. You can relax. You can relax. It's so easy for you to relax. Just closing your eyes, going deeper, you can relax. That's right. And now I will count from 1 to 3. At each ascending number, you will gradually wake up. 1. Gradually coming up, you start moving your fingers, your hands, your toes. 2. Coming back, feeling better, wide awake, better than before. And at the count of 3, you start moving energized, better than before. 3, eyes wide open, feeling better than before. Welcome back. Welcome back. That was the deep relaxation. So I hope everybody is fine.
Brilliant. Thank you, Satish. I think speaking for everyone, I think on the call, just really feeling relaxed. Yeah, it's a really fantastic session. Thank you so much for taking us through those different techniques, and I'm sure lots of us will watch back on demand as well and use at different times throughout the day. And I think it's just a really nice way to end our day to day being with you and taking us through some of those techniques. So a massive thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Brilliant. Thank you. So I am just going to share my screen just for a last few slides that I just want to run through with everyone. And this is just a reminder with regards to that feedback is a gift. What we would like is for people to provide us with some feedback on this particular session and from sessions across the week that so far that you've attended. Obviously, the feedback will help us to shape future events as well. And also, as it says on the screen, you have to be in it to win it, because we have got a little prize going on for once you've entered your feedback, you're entered into a prize draw and you can win one of our wellbeing goodie bags, which will consist of some of the books that you'll see on the screen. One from Ruby Wax, who we've heard already this week and we'll be hearing again on Friday. And then also we've got the one for the wellbeing session as well. So please do provide your feedback. You can use the QR code that you can see on the screen now, or my colleague Louise will be posting into the chat the link to provide the feedback. So just a reminder of the programme for the remainder of the week. It's been a fantastic week so far. Lots of sessions and sessions that you can watch on demand, and obviously we've got tomorrow and Friday, so please do make sure that you attend the sessions, share with colleagues as well, go to the website, watch the sessions that you've maybe not been able to see so far, and also look up for the sessions for the next 2 days. So obviously after this session's uploaded as well, you can catch this back on demand. Okay. So we have got some challenges across the week. We have a step challenge. So we're asking people to do as many steps as they can, walking up and down the stairs. We also have a photography challenge. So for each day of the week, there is a different theme, and we're asking you to take these photos and post them on Twitter. We are also having tried to compile a music list on Spotify of music that keeps us motivated, what drives us and supports our well-being. Information about these challenges can be found on the website and are also being posted in the chat. An important reminder to get social. Make as much noise as you can across the week about the sessions that you're attending, how you're looking after your own well-being. Use Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. Our handles are on the screen, and also the hashtag Northants Wellbeing and VWBF 2021. So we want to get as much noise across the county and across the social media about the Wellbeing Festival, and also about how you look after your own well-being. And also, just as a reminder, as with all of our sessions and across the week, there may be particular sessions that have been emotive, and we want people to reach out and get the support that they need. So we do have the Stronger Together hub, and also the Changing Minds IAP service and the mental health number on the screen. So if you have been affected by any of the sessions across the week and just want to reach out for some additional support, please do contact any of those services that are available to you. And finally, just a massive thank you to all of you for joining us this afternoon for this session, and also to Satish for taking us through those particular techniques. We found them so beneficial, so a massive thank you to you, and thank you to everyone for joining. Brilliant. Okay, and have a good evening, everyone. Thank you. Bye.